Good evening, viewers. Hope you're all happy, healthy, and well today. Just thought I'd share a bit of quick 5 minutes of garage arts with you boys. It's pretty late here, midnight, of course, in the old garage arts, and I'm still out in the garage and doing shit. I've just got a lot to do, and these things take a little bit of time. They're not, you got to devote the time to them. So it's taken me hours and hours and hours to get to where I am right now. Okay, basically is what I'm saying. Because I can do all the raws, I can make all the raws, but I need to get them done. I need to get them completed so that people will actually like them. So I've been working on just improving what I already had, and changing them around a bit. They didn't like this one last time, so I've now darkened all the dreads and made them glow in the dark on a lot of these. One in front of us is Corey. The ghost I'll redo tomorrow because people have, they don't like the green, okay? They don't like the green and the black and the dark green. They want it the normal ghost paint job. So, okay, fair enough. This one I completed. It's just a hybrid, just for it to be a maggot clown, It's not meant to look like a clown, or the actual clown guy, because it's, on Slipknot, it's a different paint job. So this is just more of a maggot clown paint job. Hair's two-toned. It's all sealed and stuff. It won't come off or anything like that. I just thought it'd look good in a jumpsuit. If you get a jumpsuit together, it'll come up pretty much a treat. A couple of raw ghosts. This is from my own original Glow Ghost mask. It's a vinyl, and I recasted that. I can't get into any big trouble for that because it's an original vinyl. Most of the Americans would only be kill their balls to have my fucking mask, to be even to own the mask, let alone to make a mold out of it. So as you can see, my ghosts are a lot different than what's available on an American seller. You go on eBay or whatever like that. Mine actually has all the characteristics in his face. He's got his nose, the whole thing. You can tell by the size of it. You can tell by the actual side of it there. It's not all puffed out like a ball. The other one that's available is just like a white ball puffed out. Whereas these actually have character in the face. And if this one has been specially done in the face, I put more on the inside, left it down, so it's a bit more flatter. You can tell the two sides, right? You can tell this side's a flatter one than this one. And the nose isn't as defined. So this is really... Oh, gosh. Sorry about that. So this is just knocked it out of my hand. This is perfect for converting into a ghost glow, Corey's ghost glow. You cut your eyes out, you do the nose, you cut your mouth out, but you can see the shape in the jaw. It's perfect for that. Shape in the face itself without the eyes. See how it's flat, and it'd be perfect for a glow ghost. One of these masks can convert this mask here into one of these. Okay. A lot of them, be careful when you buy a Glow Ghost off somebody. Always check the back and make sure that it runs perfectly down the back, because you'll find that most American sellers, they have not patched any of the back of the mask at all. There is no patchwork done, and the only patchwork they've got is a little tiny crown on the back, on the top, and all they've done is just cut this off, cut this out, and flattened it down, and that's it. That's it for them, And after you've done that, because you've opened that part of the mask up, you'll have a huge gap all the way down here. It'll be huge, man. 2 or 3 inches wide. It'll be all the way back down there. That's because they haven't put a patch in the back. Where you see my patches, I'll redo it tomorrow so they can be more seen. But all this is patched. It's all got a great big patch on the inside, another patch running down the back. So you can see it. Alright, so you can see them, all the patches. Okay, this is to make the mask a whole. This is a big mask, it's not a little mask. At least when I'm done with it, they're not big masks. And this is done from the tailings. When you cut the tailings down to create the edge of the mask, you're left with all this tailing, and that's where the patches come in. And you're supposed to use all the tailing. Well, I basically use all the whole thing to do the back patches. To do all that, okay? Because when you open that up, you'll be left with another gap over here. There'll be a gap here, okay? So you're trying to push out this crown to push it out, and the more you push it out, the more of a gap you're going to have here, okay? So you need to fill all that in. So if you turn your Glow Ghost around, if you own one that another artist has made for you, and you've got a great big patch down the back of it, that's why. Okay, they haven't done that because it does take a lot more work. It's not as easy as just doing the crown and that's it, which is fucking easy. And that used to be the really lazy way that I did it before I discovered the patches on the back. So, and I discovered it by looking at an actual real ghost glow, you know, a real one that Corey wears. And you'll find that Corys do not have that gap. They're all the way in the back. Anyway, I've been working on these two. I hope you don't like. I hope you don't mind him. That was my finished one from my work today. Okay. This is my own Corey. I made it. I created it. They can complain all they want, whatever. I don't care, but it's mine. Okay. They can't say shit. I mean, I was called a recaster. I recasted this mask. It's my own fucking mask, you idiots. You know what I mean? Like this. I made the fucking thing, right? Anyway, so that's my Corey. I did the hair. It's spiky hair. It's not flimsy little hair. It's spiky hair. All right, this is real spikes, real spiky when you touch them. Okay, they got, you know, you check that out, man. They're not all loose. You follow? All right. Mr. Corey's dreads. I always get asked about Mr. Corey's dreads. So here's his dreads for you. They take a while, don't get me wrong. These are not easily a 5-minute job. They took me several hours in creating, just to create the dread itself, and then all the rest of the work that goes into actually doing them. Generally, I just sit there, put a movie on, a bit of YouTube or whatever, and just sit there doing it. It might take me 3 hours to do the 9 dreads that I've done in front of you. It may take me 3 hours, 2.5 hours of sitting there just doing it and being entertained. And then they're sealed on the top to hold their shape. There's no sealant in this, obviously. They're sealant in all the tops, so they hold their shape up. Sorry about that. I've missed a part going into the mask when I first did it. My apologies. But it's left a bit of character to the mask anyway. But normally I wouldn't have that. There's nothing that I can do about it this time because it's latex. Unless I rip the whole dread out, I might just rip the dread out and restart it again. No, I'll pretty much latex the inside of the dread of the mask. So I've shown just quickly. Okay, so it's all latexed in. All right, shit doesn't come out. Okay, you have to peel it out. Same with these. All my stitching, they're latexed in. Okay, latexed in. All right, same thing. All right. So that's that. Alrighty, get up here for me, big boy. Alrighty. Okay, so that's that. What else did I need to show you? Because the stitching on the side here I always get asked about. So try and get it on an angle for you. Okay, stitching running all the way down. The same on the other side. Stitching here, patchworked, and stitching on this side, patchworked. Alright. I may spray paint a bit of the white on that. I just did this, so I thought I would come out and show you. There's the stitching along the skull. And down to the eye, blending into the face. Some in these gills too, and down the stitching on the side. This is all stitched, all stitching. And down to the ending down here. There's a thread there hanging out. Try and get an angle for you. There you go. Okay, so that's Corey. Alright, Garage fucking Arts. Corey motherfucking Taylor. Alright? Gotta love you. Gotta go because I want to make a quick DVD so that it doesn't take hours and hours and hours to download onto YouTube. You know, the internet connection in Australia is absolute shit. It takes 3.5 hours just to download 15 minutes onto YouTube. And that is a fucking joke. They really should be ashamed. I just left China, as you know, and I could download there all day long, as long as I wanted, and it only took several minutes for it to download a 20-minute fucking DVD. And my wife's on doing her thing, mum's doing the computer, she's doing whatever. You know, there's no stress with the internet over there. Whereas over here, the minute that I download anything, guys, onto YouTube, it completely shuts down anything you can do. You cannot use the computer, you can't use the fucking phone, I can't do anything while it's downloading. And that's a joke. You should be ashamed. Seriously, really fucking pissed off. Because I can't show you anything that I would like the creating of all this and stuff like that. It takes me hours to download and show you on my YouTube channel, and I'm really not happy with that, because I've got a lot of viewers on YouTube channel. You know, I like to build it up a little bit if I can, boys and girls. So that'd be nice. So if anyone can help me in that way, that'd be good. I'll put some belts on him tomorrow. I've got 2 nice leather belts here. I've got them sitting here waiting to go. Bloody hell. I've got 2 nice chunky leather belts. I'll go on the back. Nice chunky motherfuckers. I like that. 2 of them. Bang. Fucking love ya. Alright, so I'll get them organised tomorrow. This is the next project for tomorrow. I want to make one of those Mexican clowns. The white one, you know, the Mexican clown. So I'm going to make one of him. And I just got to look up my pictures and give this guy another coating. You can tell. I don't know if you can tell from where you are. But you see how it's got all the red still coming through. A little bit on the skull and stuff. Here, back in the back and that. Yeah, you see all that, right? You got to clean all that up. So another coating tomorrow. Another little paint job. It's already midnight here. I'm going to go to bed, get an early night in the ear and stuff, see what I mean there? You got to clean all that up. So, and on the forehead here, it's still fucking a bit pink, see you can tell in there? Yeah, I want to clean all that up. Mexican clown is white, so I want to do a proper one. Anyway, guys, the most important thing here for me is that my art improves. So, you know, if you go back on my old DVDs or something you don't like or whatever, I hope that you're looking at a DVD now and it's a lot of an improvement kind of thing in my painting and stuff like that, and my quality of mask. Because for me, it sure as fuck is. It's not just painting the mask and your art, you know what I mean? There's a lot more in it than, you know. I understand, but mate, you're being paid, you fucking get the job done. That's the whole point of the matter. Anyway, I hope you like this one. Like I looked at these real pictures and stuff like this to get where I am now on this one. And I didn't want to leave the mouth all messy and yucky how it was before. Remember how it was before? I wanted more of a cleaner. You know, see how the mouth has got those edges to it? Alright, so I hope that, you know, because I'm always doing it like this, right? So, you know, get it from a couple of feet away like you'd normally be viewing. And I hope that looks alright, man. I like it. You know, I like all the different colouring in it, stuff like that. My hair is a lot better. I sat there for ages doing this hair, guys. It's with the string. And each piece has got to be individually glued as you put it in there and put it on. And it's got to be individually glued. So, you know, every single thing. I couldn't move. You can't do the next stitch until you've glued the last stitch and you've glued your string on the end of the string. If you're following, you can't just fucking go sewing it in there. It doesn't work that way. Everything, I swear to God, it does not. I've got to like basically glue the entire piece of string that I'm using so that when I do cut it, it doesn't all thread apart. It keeps its form like that. So I've actually glued the entire piece of string, a great big long piece of string. You know, I sat there fucking with my fingers with glue and made it all solid. So when I, you know, chopped it up, I didn't have to worry about it. And I could knot it up like this, and the knots are like that inside. See how the knots are like that inside? You know, it's not just quickly done. You know, it just takes a little bit of time, but see, like there? All right, it takes a little bit of time, but once you get the hang of it, you know, because I already dreamed this one. This was a photograph on my desktop. So I hope I bring the photograph to life a little bit. That's all. And he looks pretty mental. He looks fucking mental as shit. I like the dreads now. I'm going to keep them this long. The dreads before were a little bit short, but I like that. I really like those lengths, and they hang nicely. They hang nicely from a couple of feet away. It looks sensational. It looks great from a couple of feet away. All right, so there's a quick DVD for you for YouTube and for my Facebook. It's already 15 minutes, so I'm already looking at 3 hours to get onto YouTube. So fuck you, my internet connection in Australia. You're just fucking absolute shit. And I don't think it's any different for anybody else, except for maybe a fucking billionaire, or a fucking government up person. Their internet's fucking great. But anyway, I like the little striped nose. I like his little stripe on his nose. I meshed them all out, meshed all the eyes out, darkened them all out. Looks pretty cool. Anyway, let me know what you think about them. Tomorrow we'll continue the work on the WG in the background. This is Garage Arts. It's midnight. I'm going to go and take a shower and take a shit, and I might go to bed. I've got an early morning, and I'm going to get some raws done. I've got to get ghosts done. I've got to get a lot of fucking masks done. These are all my molds. So I've got a lot there to do. Okay. I need all of them pumping, I'm afraid. I need all of them going. So, hey, it's time to pull them out, and because I cleaned them all up before I left, and I've got a couple of raws there, but there's nothing there that I want to play with. I don't like this. I can't, I'm going to have to clean that up and repaint it. So there's a SID that I can do. I've got another Corey, but it's a little bit thin for my liking, so I need to thicken it up. It's not a problem. I can easily thicken it tomorrow. So I was thinking I might do another Corey, but his mouth's a little bit fucking jerried. We'll see. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow, because it's been laying flat like that on the ankle. It needs to lay a little bit like that. And what else we got here? Oh, we got a Freddy Raw. Okay. He's nice and chunky. Real chunky. Real chunky. All right. These are top quality raw. Nice marks, this one. Really done me service over the years. That's only raws that I've got sitting on the counter. I think Denny Davey asked me, so I've got nothing really much to offer you. I've got to, really honestly, I've got Danny Martin to organise. If you offer me some good, a good thing for my raws, no problem, man. Then I'll switch it up a little bit and get you some raws out. But that's my two there. All right, for the 2 days that I've been home, there's 2 masks sitting there. So I hope you like them. Give us a share and give us a like if you can. Don't be so miserable. It's nice to feel a little bit of love occasionally. It'd be nice if you guys to give us a like. But honestly, I don't really care. I really, really don't care. Anyway, you take care. Take care, but I don't care that you give me a like. All right, take care. Anyway, come and see me next time. And smash that like button for me. If not, you're just a little maggot. Doesn't matter.